Hey, don't say though, man. Y'all already know what's going on, man. We back here in another video. Hey, as the last video we came, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. We slowly separating and moving on to Alex, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. 15 steps. Y'all, 15 steps, 15 steps. Force your way out the property. I ain't gonna lie to you. This has been crazy, man. I low-key like doing this. I don't know why. I low-key like reacting to this. I mean, I don't know if y'all like it. If you do, you do. You like it. Hey, let me know. Comment down below. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I like doing these reactions. Like, especially towards like the money-wise. It is low-key. I want to say help my brain out. Not just help my brain out. It's like just help me cope. Like that's why they help me just keep wanting to grow in life. You just keep thinking about money. So yeah, I want to say that for sure. But man, hey y'all, that's crazy, man. We at 2K. We just reached 2K. So yeah, I mean, next to I want to say the really biggest thing where we're trying to hit that probably like the 50, the 500, 500K. 500K for sure. 500K, that's where I want to reach at. That's like the most one. But man, hey, 15 steps, you know what I'm saying? How he said 15 steps to force your way out the hood. So I say hood, poverty, hood, and about the same thing. So yeah, it's good.
People work just as hard, if not harder, than those born into wealth. However, that hard work rarely translates into wealth because poverty as a system is designed for survival, not growth. You have just enough to get by until tomorrow, but never enough to get out completely. Poor education, predatory financial system, low job opportunities, everything bundles up into making sure you stay poor forever. There's no clearly laid out path to escape.
No caps, right? Sadly, but it really is like that. I don't know how to. It's sadly, but you know what I'm saying? It's sad, but it really is like that, though. Like, it get like that, though, for sure.
So in most cases, you have to brute force your way out, and this is how you do it. Welcome to A-Lux, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. Step 1, accept that things have to change. It's time that you and yourself have a little talk. Sit yourself down and think about your life, the life your children will live, and what will happen if things remain the same. Contrary to...
Yeah, I thought I was the only person to do that. Is it just me, y'all? But I thought I was like low-key about the only person to do that for real. That made me wonder, like, do y'all do that too? Like, do y'all actually like think about that? Like y'all think about it, like y'all look toward the future. Y'all have to be like, am I gonna like what do I have to do to make it out?
What you're thinking, most poor people get really good at living the poor lifestyle. They find a rhythm, and although it sounds hard to believe, they get complacent. And this doesn't mean that they like or enjoy their lifestyle, it just means they're not in a rush to change anything. In order for one to escape the trap of poverty, this needs to become a priority. Everything about the poor lifestyle will need to change, and for most people, this is their current identity, and of course, they're scared to lose it. The truth is, though, this person needs to vanish, okay, straight up disappear. You'll have to get rid of your current self and become someone else. You'll have to sacrifice the people who are not benefiting your growth. Sometimes, these are even your friends or family. You can't help others until you help yourself first, right?
You can't help others until you really help yourself first. It's crazy. That's facts, though. It's facts. For sure.
Right now, you're in no position to help anyone, so things need to change. Once you understand mentally and emotionally that you have no other option but to change, well, the process can finally begin. Step 2, honestly analyze your life and put everything down. You cannot make any real progress until you get a clear inventory of your life in as much detail as possible. This isn't about making yourself look good. Instead, be brutally honest with yourself. Begin with your finances. How much money do you earn and have coming in? How much do you spend every month? Break everything down into relevant topics like food, transportation, subscriptions, utilities, entertainment, clothing, family care, health.
Yep, Q1, that's step one. Do that. I ain't gonna lie to you, I did the same thing. I made, that'll help out like a real lot. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, y'all do that. It's gonna help out like a lot. I ain't gonna lie. Honestly, you like, it's less trouble to like having to worry about like what you gotta make towards the end of the month, or like when they're figuring out like if I pay this bill, like what would happen if I like you won't have to mess up really for real, so you would know like how much you need to spend at the end of the month, and like what's your flat line. So yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. I would say yeah.
So on. Most people, regardless of their financial situation, have no idea just how much money goes where. If you never tracked your expenses, do it for 30 days, but do it in a brutally honest fashion. The moment you close in to getting this personal report done, you'll be shocked at how much money you spend that maybe could be put to better use. Either way, you need this clear image because it'll allow you to move on to step number 3. Identify the bare minimum for
That's crazy. How many ads they put in this video don't make no sense.
Survival.
It real life don't make no sense. How many ads like they put in this video? It's crazy. They put like 16 to 35 ads in this video. Like look at this. Look how many ads this is. Like,
you're gonna put in some work. Go
like
through the
19
personal profile and identify the minimum amount you need to survive. This means you'll allocate resources to only the most vital parts. Keeping the lights on, keeping the water and the gas running, and some food that's just good enough to get the job done.
right.
The speed at which you're able to escape poverty depends entirely on your ability to live as minimalistically as possible. It will suck.
Minimalistic as possible. I'm doing it right now. I said I'm gonna eat ramen noodles. It's killing. I ain't gonna lie, I ate like a bag of chips and you know what I'm saying, and there's something to drink on the side, but I am not gonna lie to you. I would usually like eat like McDonald's and what's the name. I had to cut down the expense. It's worth it, but it's like you just like dang. Like, I miss those meals. I miss those. But it's just, you gotta think toward the future. It's gonna be worth it. So, yeah. It's like, you gotta take that step towards, like, actually, like, going toward the future and wanting to be better. So, yeah.
Okay, but your life sucks right now either way. And if you identify the bare minimum for survival, you're ready for step number 4. Cut everything else out for at least 6 months. One of the main ways that poverty screws you over is by putting you in a constant state of urgency, right? You need money now in cash, not dividends over the next 3 to 5 years. You simply can't afford to spend a couple of months training or looking for better opportunities if every week and every month is eaten up by immediate and unavoidable priorities. This is where cutting everything else out that's not absolutely necessary comes into place. You need to build up a couple of months worth of breathing room. And this is the part that people don't want to do. Growth is the result of sacrificing the present for a better future. And most people don't want to sacrifice anything, right? So be brutally honest with yourself. What do you really have to lose? 6 months of relative misery for a shot to have a better life long term? You will get out of this situation by making the most out of the resources you already have at your disposal. Give yourself every advantage you can and rid yourself of everything that's making your journey longer. And this needs to happen now, okay? The longer you stay in poverty, the higher the price it is to get out. This is why some people end up in generational poverty. They never stop bleeding. Your priority becomes spending as little money as possible so that with the little that's left over, you can start to build momentum. Step number 5, get a job or increase your work volume. This is where you use the resources you got from the previous point. If you don't have a job, Get one. As much as you would like to become a millionaire long term, you need to focus on the next 6 to 12 months of your life. You have to do anything you can to increase your income. If you already have a
Okay. That's easy. That's step one. That's normal. That's what normal people do. You know what I'm saying? That's easy. You know what I'm saying? That's anybody can do that. So yeah.
Job. The simplest way to earn more is to increase your work volume. 1 or 2 hours per day while living minimally will make a difference, especially if your current workplace will pay for overtime. Remember that everything over 40 hours a week will be paid 50% more. And if there are no opportunities to increase the volume at your current workplace, use the gig economy. Deliver for Postmates or Glovo, drive for Uber, find jobs on Craigslist. Help small businesses in your area in any way that gets you paid right now. You can't get fancy just yet, okay? You need as much extra cash as possible. Step number 6, prioritize immediate high-interest debt. Because you're now spending less than you were before, and hopefully you found a way to slightly increase your income. Now it's time to address the biggest pain.
Right, get a side hustle then. Get a side hustle.
In your life. Debt. Now the system is set up in such a way that it takes advantage of poor and less educated people. Just because you throw a credit card away doesn't mean the money you owe goes away with it. Never, from this day forward, will you ever use payday loans again, okay? Look at all the debt you have and see which one has the highest interest. The interest is the percentage in your contract of what you'll pay on top of the money you borrowed. If you don't know, make it a priority to find out. Almost everything you earn that doesn't go toward your survival should go to paying off the high interest debt you carry. Why? Because every day that debt isn't paid, you owe more and more money. Debt is the modern...
I gotta pay my school loans back. I'm still end up going though, if they pick me up for football. Other than that, I'm still gotta pay them back. I ain't lying to you. Man, they got to catch me when I'm rich. They got to just take it away from me. Cause right now, it's hard. Man, I'm trying to finesse the way out the hood. I ain't lying to you. I'm mixing stuff up right now. It's getting real wicked. I ain't lying to you. So yeah, for sure.
Version of chains, okay? As long as you have it, you can never be free. Step number 7, save 1 month's worth of essential money. Because you've done the analysis at step 3, you now know exactly how much money you need to survive month to month. We know saving money is not your forte, but this step is crucial. What happens if you lose your job or you got a medical emergency? Without savings, you would go into more debt, more chains, less freedom, more poverty for an even longer period of time. This is how you have to think about your savings. You have them there to protect yourself against darker times because you know damn well it's just a matter of time until those darker times come. You're literally in a race to get this minimum fund ready as quick.
That's where that money can save in. That money that you're saving from that short cost of food and all that and everything. Basically can save that and use that towards everything. You basically can use that towards your rainy day, or you can use that towards building up a business or like something like that too. So yeah, for sure.
Quickly as possible. It's the first major step toward escaping the urgency that poverty puts you in. Step 8. Pride aside, take every handout you can get. You've got no idea just how many systems are set in place to help you because, well, the truth is, they suck at letting everybody know about them. If you can eat for free, do it. If your neighbor can take care of your child while you're at work, do it. If the city allows you to use public transportation because of your financial status, do it.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes it just be like, I don't be one there. Like, I know I can. Sometimes I had like the people a lot of like try to help me in my lifetime. Sometimes I be like, she like force it, then I was like, I got to. But most of the time, I don't be wanting to help. I just like to do it on my own. But I know you be some people like they just be pushing it. They like push the help towards you. It's like I don't want to feel bad or nothing. I don't want to make them seem like the bad guy. So I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, why not?
Okay? You're never too good to ride the bus or walk to work. Especially now when this money can go toward paying off the bad debt you got yourself into, or it could be used for your savings fund. Use the food stamps. Don't buy yourself a PS5 with a stimulus check. Find programs in your area designed to help. One of the most underutilized resources out there are libraries. You know those buildings you never go into? Libraries are extremely cool, and if they were to invent them today, the subscription to them would cost a fortune. At this stage, it's all about making progress, okay? Put your pride aside and keep your head down and keep pushing forward. Always remember the long-term game you're playing. Step number 9, identify sustainable opportunities to increase your income. At step 5, you forced yourself to increase your work volume. Although this does get the job done for a short to medium period of time, it will take a toll on you. If your last focus was to increase the number of hours per workday that you can monetize, well, now it's time to increase your pay per hour. And there are 2 ways to get this done. First, a promotion within the organization you currently work for. And second, a higher paying job in a different organization. The key word here, though, is sustainable, meaning that once you make the switch, you can confidently predict you'll earn more than you're currently earning for the foreseeable 12 months. This isn't going to happen on its own. You'll need to use the little remaining time in your day to look for other employment opportunities. Leverage the good work you're doing to build trust with your prospective employers. Be honest, okay? Let them know you're disciplined and a hard worker and would be willing to make the switch for this specific salary. It's easy to scoff at an additional $5 per hour, but if you're currently earning $15 an hour, an extra $5 would mean you just increased your work income by 33%.
And that's a big major impact monthly wise. That's a big major impact. No cap. Just think about it, you saving that a weekly or a monthly or paycheck to paycheck, however you get paid. That $5, that's gonna add up towards the end of the year. Not even towards the end of the year, but I would say if you get paid weekly or 2 weeks, every 2 weeks, that's gonna add up. Literally, you know, it may seem like a little at that point in time, but once you actually do, like, I'm trying to tell you.
Some promotions will require you to take on more responsibility or quickly build a new skill set. And since this is what will get you out of the hole, say yes to every opportunity and figure it out along the way. This is your priority in life. You need the extra income.
Get out of hail damage repairs for no out-of-pocket costs in the Killeen and surrounding areas.
Income. Step 10. Start to build good credit. In the words of Jay-Z, you know,
I just got into building credit. I'm not gonna cap to you. When I say I didn't know what my credit was, I low-key didn't even know what credit is. Till out of the blue, I was like, man, let me check my credit score. Checked it, my credit score is like 670 something. So I was like, dang. I mean, is your credit supposed to be like that, or does it start off like tell me, like, what does your credit start off as, or is your credit supposed to be like that? Because I haven't used credit before. Like, there's nothing I haven't used with credit. So yeah, I mean, I hopefully my credit is not as bad as that. Like, hopefully my credit is not like bad towards like that 170 something, or that 670 something. So I don't know. We'll see. If y'all comment down below, let me know. I might end up doing some researching myself too. So yeah.
What's more important than throwing money in the strip club? Credit. The reason the system has you pinned down and locked into poverty is because of debt. And credit is just a different term of debt. The more the system is confident you can pay off your debts, the better terms you get. Here's how you build good credit fast. First, you pay your bills on time. Payment history is the single biggest factor that affects your credit scores, and late payments can stay on your credit report for 7 years. So make it a priority to pay on time every single time. Second, make more than one payment per month. The lower you keep your balance, the quicker your credit goes up. Instead of paying it off once at the end of the month, pay it off every 2 weeks. And third, ask for higher credit limits. Because when your credit limit goes up and your balance stays the same, it instantly lowers your overall credit utilization, which in turn improves your credit. Once you
Never knew you can hire credit limits. You can hire credit limits. That's crazy. The more you know.
You can show the money people that you're good with money consistently, you're ready for step 11. Refinance long-term debts for better terms. As long as you carry heavy debt with you, you'll never be free. Everything you do should be focused on getting you out of poverty, and debt is how poverty is measured in the modern world. One of the best ways to improve your financial situation is by refinancing long-term debts. If you've done everything right up until this point, you should have no problem getting better terms when you refinance. This means you can either pay less per month or pay the same, but rid yourself of debt sooner than before. Simply walk into a bank, let them know about the debt you've got under your bad terms, and show them your new good credit, and get it paid with a new debt that has a lot less strain on your finances. Banks will offer these consultations for free. It's their business to make sure they can offer you a better deal than their competitors. So use this competition for your personal gain. Step 12. Save 4 months worth of essential money. Okay, so by this point, your life is starting to feel better, right? You feel more in control and things start to line up for you. But this is where people usually screw everything up and fall back into old habits. Others will see you do just a bit better and immediately come to drag you back to where you started. No will become your most commonly spoken word. It's easy.
Nah, that's facts though. They're not lying. She not lying. Everything she's saying right now is like true. It's true. Like it's hitting on the mark. It's hitting on the dot, so for sure.
Easy to identify money vacuums, people or services that just want your money. You keep your head down and move forward, okay? Don't allow anything to sabotage your mission. It worked so far, which is why you finally found yourself in a position to build some runway. Use this position to put aside 4 months of essential money. This is your new priority. Because look, okay, shit's gonna inevitably hit the fan at some point, and you need to be ready to deal with it. If you don't, all that you've built could fall like a house of cards and set you back into the beginning. You didn't come this far just...
Wait, what you just say?
You keep your head down and move forward, okay? Don't allow anything to sabotage your mission. It worked so far, which is why you finally found yourself in a position to build some runway. Use this position to put aside 4 months of essential money. This is your new priority. Because look, okay, shit's gonna inevitably hit the fan at some point, and you need to be ready to deal with it. If you don't,
This is gonna inevitably be able to, he's gonna hit the fan at some point. He's gonna hit the fan at some point. And you gotta be able to deal with it. I ain't gonna lie to you. She not capping. She not capping. It's gonna, that's why they always say save your money for a rainy day. Cause it's gonna be a rainy day for sure. Hey, and you better save your money, cause it's gonna hit.
All that you built could fall like a house of cards and set you back into the beginning. You didn't come this far just to come this far and go back.
Facts.
Step 13. Use free resources.
You know, that's why I be trying to like invest in stuff. Like I be trying to find other ways like to like buy. So just like in case one thing ever go bad, I can just like invest into that thing or invest to that thing and just put my money towards like things that I can like help me make it out or help me just achieve my money goal.
To build your skill set and monetize that. So this first half of this piece forced you to get things under control, while the second half got you ready and in position for this right here. This is how you're going to make the leap from poverty to the middle class. The marketplace will pay you in proportion to what you can offer it. You need a valuable skill set that you can monetize. Fortunately for you, you live in the best time in history for this. You have an entire library of value at your disposal for free. So use the internet to learn things.
Boy, that's the most powerful tool you would ever in your life, like, fine, you can ever use. Like, don't be that guy that just, I mean, you could, in life, you could, like, you can just ask, you know what I'm saying? But it's like the easier way, like, online is like your right hand man. Like, it's too easy. Like, you can find anything you want to know is online. Literally, everything you want to know. That's why this new, like, this, I don't want to say this new age, everything is online. Like, you can find everything online. So that's why it's so easy. Like, you can literally figure out how to make $1 billion scheme online. You can literally, like, if you wanna make a car, you can make a car online. Anything you want is online. So it's like, yeah. Like, whatever idea you're thinking of is online. You want to build that house next door to you? It's online. It's online.
That people will pay for. You could learn how to restore old furniture online. You could learn to use Microsoft Excel on YouTube and literally double your salary. Learn how to manage a social media profile. Learn graphic design. This is the beauty of the age that we live in. For anything you wish to learn, there's someone out there who documented everything and made it available for free. At this stage, never pay for anything you can get for free, and pay close attention to people who want your money. As a rule of thumb, there are no get-rich-quick schemes. These are just people who want to get rich off of you. Step 14. Become a contractor instead of an employee. This is where the leap actually takes place. The moment you go from being an employee to being a contractor is the crucial point in your trajectory. And there are two main reasons why becoming a business is better than working in a business. First of all, flexibility. You're not locked into a single revenue source. You can serve the one that pays you more and more than one client at a time. And two, taxes and benefits. Society has decided that contractors are worth more to the marketplace than employees, so it gives them better terms. You pay less in taxes and you enjoy more freedoms. The day you decide to work for yourself, the marketplace begins to treat you differently. If you're decent at what you do...
Facts. It's like the world treats you differently. When you start making that money coming in, you start making it for yourself, like, your pockets don't look different. Because basically you're not getting paid by that person. Because basically, like, what it is, if you work for another person, like, that person most likely is getting paid, and that, like, it's going to keep going towards you. But if you like your own boss, or like if you made that product, then nobody really ain't gotta pay you, or it's like you probably getting paid like second hand or first hand. So you really, like, you good no matter what. So yeah.
You will make a decent living, but you come from poverty. There's a hunger in there these other people can't relate to. This hunger will be your competitive advantage.
She's talking. And that's why, if you from poverty, you from the hood, you got the advantage. You got the hunger, because you want more. You haven't seen nothing. Like, you haven't seen, like, the outside of stuff. So you basically, like, you like, man, I want that, like, because I haven't seen it before. Or, man, I wish I had that, because I haven't had it before. Like, either the way, man, everything is going to be new to you. So it's like, yeah, so you're going to want that more than the person that already seen that. And you like, okay, that's cool. I want to buy double that. You know what I'm saying? Or I want to, like, or let me just buy that just because. Now, that's going to give you the competitive edge to be like, nah, I want that. Like, I never had that. Like, he only just wanted just because he wanted another one. You wanted towards because you never had it before. That makes you want it, like, even more, because it's a new experience. So yeah, for sure.
Advantage. It will not allow you to settle for just this. It'll push you forward. Sooner than later, you'll find yourself in a position to expand. And that is when you bring in some help. Step number 15, group source your way out of poverty. By yourself, you can force your way out of poverty and cross the line into the middle class, but it's all still dependent on you to keep performing. To be safe, you'll need to keep moving up until you're as far away as you can be from the life you used to live. That is where you'll need other people to help you, and in exchange, you will help them do the same. People bring leverage. The collective is stronger than the sum of its parts. You have your strengths and...
Facts. That's why you need to form a circle. Form like a golden circle if you can. If you find a golden circle that somebody in your circle, somebody is doing something different. Somebody got something different that's gonna basically level y'all up and could form like a golden team, like a powerful team, like something that's gonna like basically take over. That's gonna be like each and everybody inside your group got something like they good at, or like something that they own, or something that they doing they can benefit everybody. So yeah, for sure.
And your weaknesses. If this new reality that you're building is gonna last, you need to cover the weaknesses, and other people can do that for you. If you've made it out of poverty, it's your responsibility to help others do the same.
Facts. And if you did that, you're a real one. I ain't gonna lie to you. And if you do that, and you're a real one too. Don't forget that. Like that's gonna be a key too that you wanna do. Just never forget it. Never forget like when they say the one that you're down with. Or just not even that, like just the people that just need help, like the young up and coming like entrepreneurs that need help. You don't know, man. I mean, it can benefit you because you can pay them, or not pay them, but they can pay you. I mean, that way, or just giving them a free game because you want to see them win, and like just making their life and their experiences great. And you don't know, man. That could make you happy, or you could brighten your day. But it's always just good, like just you know what I'm saying. Just do that.
But be very careful with who you choose to help, because some people will want to be helped, while others will just want your money and will make it their mission to take it from you.
Yeah.
Sacrifice and prioritizing the long term over the short term, my friend, never forget that. And if you're ready to make the sacrifice and start investing in...
What'd she say?
Do the same. But be very careful with who you choose to help, because some people will want to be helped, while others will just want your money and will make it their mission to take it from you. Sacrifice and prioritizing the long term over the short term, my friend, never forget that. And if you're ready to make the sacrifice and start investing in...
Long term over the short time, that's a big thing right there. Long time over the short term. I'm trying to tell you, you always want long term. A long term thing that's gonna last for a long time. Like something that's basically like that's gonna keep on revving you money, that's gonna keep on getting you money, and that's gonna work for itself. And you're gonna keep on going, like just keep on going and keep on going. And something that's gonna help you out in the future, that you're gonna have in the future. Or just something that's just right now, that's gonna help you right now. And it's gonna be gone by like 2 years, or what I wanna say like 3 years. So yeah. I'm just like, yeah, so I always want long term. Like that should be one key, is long term.
Yourself, we've got everything you need within the ALUX app. Through daily coaching sessions and dozens of collections curated by industry experts, you learn how to play the game, level up, and crush your goals in a fraction of the time it would take you otherwise. The app isn't cheap because we've poured millions of dollars into making it a premium resource for high-level managers, CEOs, and entrepreneurs. But just for the cost of a nice meal at a restaurant, you can unlock access for a full year. Even better, download the app on your phone and scan the QR code on screen for 25% off your annual subscription. Now we're curious, ALUXer, those of you who made it out of poverty, how did you escape it? Tell us your story in the comments so that the community knows it is possible. And as for those of you still with us, you're getting a bonus bit of information. 18% of all in poverty learn the above lessons and get out. That's right. 1 out of 5 people born into poverty manages to move up in society, giving their children an even better opportunity for upward mobility. Here's something you probably don't know. A study by Fidelity Investments found that 88% of millionaires are self-made millionaires, meaning they grew up in middle class or poor families. Only 12...
Dang, 88? That's the whole millionaire squad. That's the whole 100% basically.
12% of the rich people alive today inherited their fortune, and their number...
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, I seen like a lot of people, like a lot of millionaires, they got at least bad habits. If I wanna say bad habits, not even bad habits, like something that just like affect them wise, or they might just not end up having kids or something like that. So it won't end up getting passed down, or they just might not want to pass it down and end up just going to waste. Wait, can it even go to waste? I don't know. It's crazy.
Is dropping rapidly. Approximately 41% of self-made millionaires came from poor households, according to research done by Thomas C. Corley. That's almost half. The middle class is being shrunk down, and the gap between the rich and the poor is widening. Very soon, the world will be split into haves and have-nots, and this is the time you have to decide on which side of that split you want to end up on. Technology, advanced education, money, and health will all be soon commercialized to a degree unseen before. Our world is slowly becoming a pay-to-win game. We hope you're ready. If you are, please write the word ready in the comment section. So,
what SpongeBob say? I'm ready. I'm ready to no cap. You put me in that millionaire lineup. I'm ready. I ain't lying to you. It's sad to say it, but I'm ready, man. I'm trying to drop $1 million every single time. I ain't cap to you. But look, man. Hey, say, man. Hey, man. Hey. 15 steps to force your way probably out the hood. So yeah, hey, like, subscribe, comment, man. That low key was a good vid. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was a good vid. Like a lot of knowledge, a lot of things have been retained into my brain just because of that video. I'm not gonna lie to you. So hey, like, subscribe to me. You know what I'm saying? The thing that y'all learned, the thing that y'all like, I want to say that y'all went over, that we went over, that y'all like stuck to y'all mind, to y'all mental state. And yeah, hey, see y'all in the next video. All right, man.